I was held hostage by the worst dance routine I ever saw.
Sorry, how do you get held hostage by a dance?
Well, there was a sword involved.
Where were you when this happened?
I was in Brisbane.
Narrow it down to a place.
It was in the person's home. I was working as a door-to-door salesperson for a cable television company. So I knocked on the front door and a lady answered, and I was sort of giving her the spiel about the different packages that you could get. And she was a little theatrical and enthusiastic, and halfway sort of like through the process, she was like, oh, I've got this sword, want to see it? And pulled out the sword, and it was sort of like, it was a dance because...
Oh, my God, be careful.
She was like this, and I was sort of like...
Oh, my God, I'm so nervous of the shoes.
Trying not to get stabbed by the sword. And she wouldn't let me leave the house, and I was quite in fear of my life.
I just want to get a little bit of a picture of the person with the sword.
She was a shorter woman who had short coloured hair, and she was a little sort of like on the edge, and pulled the sword like off the shelf and pulled it out and was sort of brandishing it at me.
What sort of sword was it? Not a samurai sword, it was
It was a samurai sword, actually.
I wish I hadn't said that. It feels...
Charlie's team, what do you think?
I've been in situations like that, and I always go, if I'm nice, it's safer. And I feel like a woman who is a bit unhinged would be like, watch me dance! I'm just into it.
So you think it's true because you can imagine that happening to you?
Literally, yes.
So you think it's possible?
It's plausible because that is my everyday.
OK.
Yes.
Now... how about you, Nath? Is that your everyday?
No, but I'm leaning towards true because I have a couple of aunties with short coloured hair, and that wouldn't surprise me if they had a sword.
The sword, I don't buy.
OK.
So are you going against your team, Charlie?
All right, I'm going to say that is a lie.
OK, Courtney Act, is that true or a lie?
It is true.
Oh!
She got you a good one. It is true. I've heard of cutting a rug, but that is ridiculous.